Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Monday, December 9th, 2024. Let's find out what's going on the economic calendar today. As you can see, I got medium and very important data releases here on the calendar. What do we have here then? During the Asian session, we got a bunch of data released from the Japan, adjusted current account and the current account, together with the GDP that actually beats the expectations of 0.2%, with the actual number of 0.3%, however, is still lower than the previous reading of 0.5%, and the annualized GDP, so kind of a bigger than expected, better than expected, bigger than expected. A bunch of data from Japan. Building approvals in Australia in line with the expectations, 4.2%, but lower than 5.8% last number. CPI in China. CPI in China deteriorates more than expected. Expectations were 0.5%. It deteriorates to 0.2%. While the actual number released last time was 0.3%, so mixed and generally worse bag of data from the China. And that's about it. During the London session here and New York session, we don't have too much data releases. At 2 o'clock, we got MPC member Ramsden to give a speech, and that's about it. So Asian sessions will generally set the tone for the Monday trading, but we can still take a look at the at some charts, and as usual, we start with the euro dollar. Euro dollar, let's switch to the 4-hour chart. It's showing us again bullish attempts to rally higher. So as expected, possibly this bounce to the upside was completed at the level of 1.0598. Then we have the connector. So the wave X was done with the low at 1.0461. And now there's another wave to the upside being built, which is why we are going to change the labeling for double combo. So that's the word W. Possibly this is the wave X, and now wave Y to the upside has been completed, probably. New local high, let me just move my line here. New local high was made as well at the level of 1.0630. And then bearish and big pin bar and bearish engulfing pattern was done. However, the market participants didn't actually made it to the fullest, because the momentum still got some kind of a room to the upside and reversed from the level of 66 points. Now we went lower, and right now the market is actually moving towards the technical support. However, we need to add one more situation here where we got this trend line. The question is whether we want to make it like this or like that. Okay, let's do it by the extremes. So the extremes are here. That's the trend line, and the market, please notice, still moving inside of this trend line. It's still moving inside or above this trend line. We tested the dynamic support at 1.0537, which is the 50 periods moving average. Now 100 periods moving average on a 4-hour time frame chart capped the rally to the upside. And to be honest with you guys, the market doesn't actually know where it wants to go right now. There is no clear direction on the euro dollar 4-hour time frame chart. We might even evolve this current double combo pattern WXY into another double X, WXY, another X, and Z pattern. Okay, so please stay focused, stay vigilant, as this market might evolve slowly, consuming more time and moving basically nowhere, just going up and down on a 4-hour chart. So that's the euro dollar. British pound, as the other major, will be now reviewed. What do we have here? 5 waves to the upside, fine. completed here. Then we got A, B, C to the downside and another rally to the upside. However, this rally doesn't actually looks very bullish. So right now what we are going to do is we are at some kind of a channel to see whether this movement to the upside might be attributed to a channel movement. Let me just make it like this. That's a breakout. Well, if we go by the extreme, this is our channel. That's the first thing. The second thing is we broke during this recent up movement towards the level of 1.2810, which is local technical resistance and the swing high. Then we got beautiful bearish engulfing pattern into the technical support. 1.2722 is the first level. We are going to change from the color red to color green, which means that this is now the technical support. This little fella will go here and it will indicate that we have a new high at 1.2810, and this is a perfect hit of the level of the 70 points on the RSI. So we're going down from the extremely overbought conditions. We tested the level of 50 already, so this is the key level right now for the bulls, because it separates us for us the negative from sentiment from the positive sentiment, because it exactly corresponds with the level of 50 on the RSI on 4-hour time frame chart. So 1.2714 or 15 is the technical support, the key technical support as indicated here. Movement to the upside is being expected. Targets are on the chart: 1.2834, 1.2843. So that's the British pound, bullish outlook but corrective in nature. US dollar to the Japanese yen, very interesting situation here. After we broke out of the channel, we are below the 100 periods moving average. The 50 periods moving average is providing some sort of the dynamic support, and the market is still locked in between these two levels, 148.66 as the technical support and 151.13 as the 151.34 as the technical, of course, resistance. So right now we are hovering around the level of 50, a little bit up, a little bit down, a little bit up, a little bit down. Nothing is going on here, nothing special. As long as we trade below 151.30, then the outlook remains bearish, especially if we stay below the short-term trend line resistance, which is marked on the chart in, of course, the orange color. And last but not least for today's markets, the Bitcoin market. As you can see, we got some sort of the flash crash on the Bitcoin just recently over the weekend. The market went from 104,617 towards $91,072, but then bounced very sharply and is still let's say moving, wobbling around the level of $100,000. Local highs 101,985 and 101,458. But as you can see, this technical support, this zone here, it's providing the support for the bulls. The market went from the extremely overbought conditions down towards the level of 50, and it's right now still hovering around the level of 50, but never broke below this level. So this is a good situation for the bulls, because they can deleverage a little bit, they can partially close the trades, they can rebalance the portfolio around the level of 100,000, and then the momentum still is positive. So the outlook for the Bitcoin remains positive as well. The all-time high 104,617 is still up to debate. It might be challenged very soon, but we can see this very nice movement of the bears as well. They pushing the price lower, making flash crashes, making long upper shadows. They are defending the higher levels above the last all-time high. So any breakout higher must be done very, very strongly, must be done very aggressively, dynamically. We need another set of candles just like this in order to move towards the next target. And the next target is very, very clear to say $110,000. All right, so that's the outlook for the Bitcoin as well. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. Take care and bye bye.